Hello, welcome to Switched On Gaming. Paul speaking. Welcome to a Saturday evening look at a new game on the Nintendo Switch. This is Speedway Heroes. Popped up today from out of nowhere. This comes from Simplicity Games. And, well, sometimes I like to take one for the team on the channel and check out some of these moody looking games. And unfortunately, sometimes I pay off, like Off the Road. Which is an excellent game. If you've not seen that, check out the channel. Other times, not so much. Like this one. To be honest, I picked it up because I used to go and watch Speedway. If you don't know what Speedway is, you're basically a race, 4 laps around a dirt track with 4 riders, or a gravel track. It's like a shell track. The bikes have no brakes, so the riders will slide into the corners and like power slide around the corners to sort of get round the corners, because as I say, there is no brakes on the bikes at all. And say over 4 laps, and each rider gets a split of the points, and whoever's got the most at the end of an evening's racing is the winner. So a few things strike me about this one. I'd say first of all, I picked it up because I used to really like Speedway. I went for a number of years. Me and my dad used to go and watch our local team for a good number of years, and I really used to enjoy it, so I've got fond memories of that. And there's not many Speedway games about, which is weird because it's quite an exciting sport. There's a couple of Speedway games on PC, but not many in the way of console games. So when it popped up, I was really enamoured by like the store icon, to be honest. It looked really cool. Like, it's nice to see a Speedway bike. To be fair to Thomas Direct of Simplicity Games, they have put a trailer up, which, you know, to be fair, doesn't hide what this game is. But when you get hands-on with it, it's a pretty poor affair. The first thing I don't understand is why the bikes slow down when they go around the corner. The most exciting part of Speedway race is when the bikes hit a power slide and, you know, try and hold it round the corner with no brakes. In this game, you get to a corner and the bike's slow down to a crawl. It doesn't make any sense. Races, I mean, at the moment this is early doors, so it may change later, but races at the moment are 2 laps, which doesn't make any sense. I can kind of look past, if you look at the podium there, you've got some sort of comedy outfits and skins. I can kind of look past that as an arcade game. But it's not fun to play. Let's have a look around some of the options. So we've got this career mode. There is a 4-player split screen local multiplayer. And then by taking part in these races, you get these chests, which contain an item. It's going to take 30 seconds to unlock, so let's get that up and going. And that's about it, really. You've got this shop where you can buy crates with coins if you've got the money. That's come with gems as well. I assume this at some point was a mobile game. I think from looking up Simplicity Games and Thomas Direct, it does make a lot of games for Android, so it kind of makes sense. It's got this mobile-y feel with a bit of mobile currency in there. You've got this character screen. You can upgrade your skills. So, I mean, there's skate there. Look, decreases speed reduction during cornering. I'm going to buy a couple of them, see if that improves the gameplay. But it's the point of, like, you know, it's Speedway. You shouldn't be slowing to a crawl, even if, you know, you upgrade it and get a bit better. I don't understand why the bike's slow to a crawl. So you got this bike shop as well. You can add new things to your bike. Don't know if it changes the look. Let's have a look. Let's buy an engine. Steering wheel. And again, apologies to Thomas. Some of this is probably lost in translation, but the eShop listing isn't the most well worded in English in terms of explaining what the game is. But again, here, steering wheel, you know, obviously a bike doesn't have a steering wheel. We're going to buy a steering wheel. We're going to buy a turbo. We're going to buy a body just to try it. These upgrades seem like they're going to make the game flow a little better. Let's hope they do. And then we've got the skins, so you can have different well, you've got complete sets. We'll look at those in a sec. But you've got different helmets. Some of these here are quite standard Speedway helmets, which is good to see. Get a little bit silly here. Got some cat ears on that one. And then it gets really silly with some sort of gimmicky ones, a shark head. Down there, we've got riding suits. Again, not too bad. It's a bit like Buzz Lightyear, that one. The rest of them, some bit gimmicky, some are, you know, fairly standard racing suits. That's fine. And then bikes, which, you know, if you're going to buy a bike like that, then this isn't, you know, you're not playing this for a Speedway game. I would kind of liken this to Circuit Superstars. Now, not in obviously terms of quality, but, you know, that's an arcade racing game, but they've grounded the game in a simulation feel. You know, the cars feel really good. If you've not seen any of that coverage, check it out on the channel. But, you know, that's a cartoony-ish top-down racing game, but the physics are excellent. You know, they replicate real-world physics. So we're going to open a crate and we'll do a couple more races. We've got 6 normal cards. I don't know what a card is, but we've got 6 of them. I haven't seen anywhere that references cards yet, so I don't know what they do. No idea. Let's go back to the career mode, do some more races. Plenty of races. I mean, I think there's I think it said there's something like 200 tracks or something. Let's see if I can bring up the eShop listing while we're doing this. Let's have a look what the eShop listing promises. A polished driving model. Advanced AI opponents. A realistic competition on tracks. A climate of real Speedway races. 100 stadiums full of details in different places of the world. 4 seasons. Day-night mode. Upgrading characters, upgrading bikes. Increasing level of difficulty. Dozens of costumes and helmets. Dozens of motorcycles. Player stats. Chests with surprises after every game. Beautiful 3D graphics. I'm not going to be too harsh on him, but obviously some of those things are just, you know, not true. Let's try some more races now. We've upgraded our rider a little bit. We're into Pocking. I quite like this start. You've got to keep your needle in the green to get a fast start. That's cool. We're still slowing down on the corners. Not as bad, so maybe there is some hope there. If you upgrade your bike, eventually you might get a... Oh, yep, wrong way. You might get a better feeling out of this one if you can upgrade your bike a few more times. Maybe it does feel a little bit smoother around the corners. It's just such a poor design decision. I often look at design decisions in games, in bad games, and think, why did you think that was okay? You know, he's obviously made this game, he's play tested it. Why did you make the decision that when you hit a corner, your bike slows to a crawl when... You know, that's not what happens in a real Speedway race. Not how a real Speedway bike handles. It's like making a Formula 1 game, and then when the cars get to the corner at Eau Rouge in Belgium or something, the cars just slow down to 10 miles an hour. It just kills the feeling of the game, but I don't know, it's the decision he went with. But obviously now we're upgraded our bike, we're dominating the field with a couple of upgrades, so we're still waiting to see some of this advanced AI and this increasing difficulty. We'll do a few more races, but I mean, I think you've pretty much got the idea. It's a shame the races aren't closer. From the eShop trailer, the 4-player multiplayer looks quite nice. If you've got some buddies round, then, you know, a 4-player game could be quite cool. We've got some more chests, didn't we? We've won some more. Let's get some of those unlocking. They're going to take a minute. Oh, it cost us 300. 1 diamond. Let's see how much the others cost. 800 for the next one. Yeah, go on then. Not my money. 1500 coins. So we actually made a profit on that box. Coins. So I don't know if you can actually win any like the new helmets and bikes and stuff. Brockstead. Nighttime race, and I'm racing a shark on a moped. This is where the game gets serious. I'm not sure about these advanced stadiums either. 100 stadiums, and the basically it's just, you know, you can only see the edges of the track. You can call that a stadium. So again, as I say at the start, I sometimes take these not so great looking games on that I think would, you know, interest people. If you've got people that like racing and motorbike games, you're probably going to be looking at this thinking, is this going to be any good? Should I take a punt? My advice, even at the low price, it's I didn't give you a price, so it's $5.99 in the UK. I'll get the actual prices in a sec when I finish this race. I went to Poland, from obviously where the developer's from, and it was the lowest price in Europe that I could find. It £5.39. Second in that race. But you're going to be looking at $8 in America and £6.50 in the UK. As I say, I got it from Poland by changing my region to Poland, and it was £5.62 in Poland. Cheapest you're going to get. So there you go, the Speedway Heroes. Can't recommend this one for purchase, even at the low price. I mean, if you're really desperate for a Speedway game, or, you know, a multiplayer racing game, stick it on your wish list. Maybe it'll drop to like £1 or $1 or something at some point. And, you know, if you've got spare coins left over, it might be worth a punt for half an hour's enjoyment. But as it is at the moment, I wouldn't waste your money. Unfortunately, sorry Thomas, I'm guessing you're a Speedway fan. If you are, keep going and see if we can, you know, add some simulation elements into the next iteration of the game. But as it stands at the moment, this one is going to be consigned to the bin. And thanks for watching, everyone. Please subscribe if you're new, and drop me a like if you enjoyed this video. Comment below if you're a Speedway fan at all, and if you've got any opinions on these sorts of games that pop up on the Nintendo Switch. Always good to hear from you. If you've got any questions, again, let me know below. But until next time, I will see you again soon. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.